I know what I should have done. Have each kid, one kid from each team, have a whistle, and they can blow their own fouls.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do that. All right. We got Levi. Jeff. Attaboy. Go down. Baseline. Levi. Levi, go down. A lot of confusion, right? We're okay. Right now we're okay. He's my guy, not your guy. You yell at your guys, I'll yell at my guys.
Some of these guys will yell at your guys too.
That's okay. I learned to live with people yelling at me all the time. Step down, become a C. Stay here, no. Go down, C, stay at C. If there's pressure in the backcourt, stay with the ball. But we're good here. You're good. Perfect. Free throw line extended. All right. Now watch. Don't watch the ball. Watch in here. All right. Now rotate out. You're the trail. I'm the seeing eye dog. All right, lead.
Let's go!
Could maybe have a little help here. I'm maybe later. Right now the crowd's not wild. Move to improve, Eli. Just step it. Okay.
See the ball.
All right. Stay focused in the post. Focus in the post. A lot of movement. Okay. They're coming this way. I just saw the signal. Okay, now you get the ball. You got the ball. Okay, now there you go. If it's over there, take a step on the court. Okay, now you go down. Yep. Okay. Here. Right about here. Watching here. He's got ball. You should have this cutter. You're right here. All right, now you got ball. Watch the drive. Watch what's going on. Good boy. Right about here. Okay, C. Go to C. No, no, no. That's his call on the baseline. You have the sideline.
Okay.
As this, you have the sidelines. The lead always has the baseline.
Okay.
Now you can toot your whistle, but let him do the mechanic.
Okay.
Okay, you're the new lead. Okay, rotate. Nope, now stay here. They move the ball here. All right. Watch post. Watch the middle of the paint area. You don't want to watch the ball. You want to watch the players. They'll come to you. There you are. You can see where you're at? Look at your 45. See your 45? You're in perfect position. I'm micing the game and I'm not even talking.
No.
Do you want to talk into this and talk about what they're doing out there?
Sure. Do I
Because
have
I'm
to push
trying.
anything on?
No, just
Okay.
do that. Because I'm helping Eli and I'm going, shit, I'm micing the game and I'm not talking.
Levi, when you're reporting to the table, get your hands up above your shoulder, pretty much eye height, but to the side of your head. In fact, Don's even telling you about it right now. Yeah, basically you're reporting eye level with your hands. Just make sure we don't get the C bailing off too early, especially when we have a press. We just had a press. Our C bailed off. C should be sitting put and just ahead of the ball handler up the floor. good coverage on that. Our C stayed observing all players. Meanwhile, lead came out and reported foul, and trail came all the way down to get the ball and get the free throw set up. So good job there, guys. Say when we have subs coming in, make sure we get the hand up. One official with the hand up. All the other guys just watching for that hand to come back down or some kind of signal, whether it's, you know, one shot left or a thumbs up or a point or whatever. Levi, remember, I know this is your first three-person game, but remember a good rule of thumb for when to rotate as a lead to the other side of the lane would pretty much be free throw line extended or lower. That would be your visual, basically your visual cue to make that transition. Everybody does it kind of different, but that's generally the principle. Again, that's if you don't want to leave a matchup or a bunch of matchups to make that transition, but you want to go to where you're needed to make the best call. As centers and trails, knowing that general principle, then you know that your partner as a lead would be making that transition as well. So as a center, you know your trail, or excuse me, as a center, you know that your lead would be coming your direction. If the ball is entering your area, you can start taking a step up at least to start preparing yourself. Okay, at 3:34, we just had a three-pointer. We had no three-point indicator by either of the top officials. It should have been our trail on that particular play. We need an indicator that helps not only helps know if we have a made shot, but also for record-keeping purposes. Joel, nice job. Your foul, you stayed there. You made sure everybody got up without getting all shovey. Way to hang tight before wandering off to report. So good job. There was a good rotation there. As the lead was coming over, the seed already knew that was going to happen and was already kind of preparing for that. Doesn't mean you go, just means you prepare. Good, I like your mechanic there. Way to report, nice and high right by your eyes or side of your head. Okay, real minor, Levi. As the ball is kind of in front of you, the drive kind of takes and heads down towards lead. Just take a step down or two to kind of follow your play along, so you have a good clean angle, kind of around the shoulders, so to speak, of your ball handler as he kind of heads down and towards lead area. All right, Kevin, reminder that trails have no start-stop clock chop. It's only C. So for Levi, you find your same position as you normally would along the free throw line as a C. You're watching the toes of the shooter. You're watching the two top people on the opposite portion of the lane, and you're also watching the nearest top person on the lane on your side. So really you have three people on the lane and you have the shooter. As a T, you'd be watching all outside personnel, and a lead would have the last three people that are unaccounted for. All right, there was a missed collision. Orange had just got done making a shot, turned around. Believe he got hit in the throat or in the chest. Take a look at the film, see what happened. Just ask yourself, was it a coincidental turn and hit, or was it a cheap shot? Something to pay attention to. I couldn't tell. I wasn't watching for it, but I did talk about it. Yep. Then you can review it. Yep. That was around, I don't know, 18 seconds left in the first half. The collision, possibly an elbow to the throat. Last second would be Levi on that. That would be opposite table, top.
For high school?
Yes. Absolutely.
Opposite table, high.
whoever the high opposite table official is.
So it could be
always
It could be C or T, whichever is
be C.
opposite.
so the mechanic then, if you're C or trail, opposite
Women's
table,
is a C.
then you
Correct.
Somebody lost their one.
and then done, right? Half a goal.
Did he flip the arrow? Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna work with.
See, I blow like this.
I'm gonna show it here.
I don't know
This is for all these. Okay, if I'm the trail here, and we have shots of fouls, right? What's high school? I mean, if you're here and you're a three-point shot, you do this, you know, right? Turning this way. Okay, you guys know that?
Yeah.
So that means your outside hand, your top hand, is
Outside.
always the one that's up.
So if you're on this side,
Going out of your vision. Right. Going out of vision.
so when you're on,
Yeah,
when
distractional point, kind of, you can even say.
Right.
You're distracting the shooter by bringing this hand up. Why not bring this hand up?
remember the mechanics part of those 4 elements?
Yep.
Get your book and check them out. Especially here, you got a foul. Then you're turning your body, your head away from the play. You do this. Still watching after fouls or something happening.
Okay.
If you go like this, you go this way.
That's a hard one. I struggle with that.
Who are you? Yes. Who are you looking at? There's nobody looking here. This is your field of vision right here.
So right-handed, you're left-handed. So we're right-handed strong.
Now you're here. But where's the kids? Right here. That way, and I'm watching. Always have the court in your field of vision.
And to extend on that, I'm on the lead. Ball goes out of bounds. Let's say we're going to stay here. I'll be pointing this hand, not this way, not across the body.
So
Right? We're going to go this way,
Mechanical thing.
or we're going to go this way. Never this way or that way. Oh yeah, true. That also helps, guide which hand you're using.
But I think in the near future, well, I shouldn't say, I just think that would make it easy.
Good.
To get rid of that. Yeah.
But little things like that, that's the mechanical things. I'm picking it out because I said a few things about lead trail C. You've been catching on, right?
Yeah.
You're thinking, I can tell you, check.
Orange ball. You're fine. So 17:27 left on the clock in the second half. Don's talking to Levi right now. Levi, just keep in mind, again, it's as we have a foul, we have 2 officials moving, and the third one is just straight observer. So you're just basically going to be watching. Any third official, we need 1 to watch players, make sure we don't have cheap elbows, talking, whatever it might be. 16:58, we just had white jump on Orange's back. Could have easily been called a push. And it almost looked like Orange came out and almost tried to throw a little bit of a get off me kind of elbow. Those are good plays to kind of get to help clean up the play for future gameplay. Kevin, good. I like the fact that you use we didn't really kind of talk about this. Top hand top hand or outside hand as you're facing the center of the floor would be your one that you mirror your lead on an inbounds administration. You just obviously just chop with that hand as well. So good. Use the top hand. It also help with the three. We just kind of talked over halftime about marking 3 points. Always using that top hand. All right, I know we have no fans to help us out, and this is a different situation than maybe a normal game, but just kind of worth noting. Ball rolls off into La La Land, players go get it, or fans or somebody gets it. We as officials rarely go get the ball. And if we do, we make sure that we have our other two officials or whatever partners you have watching the players. They know that you're walking away, then they have eyes on players. But again, we usually let that be players get the ball. So it's good thing to take note of when you do a pregame in a gym and you get the 15 minutes. 14:40 left. I think we probably had a blocking foul of some sort. A pretty solid collision. Definitely worth calling. In my opinion, I believe it was worth calling. Okay, 29 for Orange, just made a shot, 14:08 left on clock. Watch his feet when he catches it. I think he got away with a pitter-patter, possibly a travel. Hard to tell if he shuffled him or if it was just kind of a move your feet but not really lift them kind of situation, but worth looking at. Again, those are good things to watch in pregame, is watch the players as they shoot. Boys or girls, men's or women's, whatever it might be. Watch their feet, how they shoot, how they lay up, how they approach getting ready for a shot. That pregame helps you know what the players will do in-game. One thing to watch on this game as you guys review it on film is watch White's screens. Watch Almond's screens. A lot of their screens are really wide-based. They might even have like a little hip check. Might be worth taking a look at and saying, okay, is this screen legal or is it not legal? And that kind of review helps you prepare for the next games down the road. .35 left on the second period. Kevin, you had a nice call. You had a good post on your foul. Just make sure you get two fingers saying we got two shots. It's a good visual cue for coaches, for players, also your partners to know, is it on the floor, is it on the shot? This one is obviously on the shot, but it's a good thing to make sure to show that we have two shots. What if they made the basket? Now, am I showing two? Now my partners can come in and say, hey, by the way, he made the basket. Let's do one. Flip side of that is you wander off, you report to the table, and there becomes mass confusion about did they make or miss the shot. It's worth kind of getting that addressed before you go over to the reporting area. Good call, Joel. good communication as we had 2 leads just as it was just an inbounds, nothing major. But good communication. Always take a look at your partners when we're starting to play and make sure we're all in the correct spot to start the play. .956. We've got massive collision. Should have definitely been a blocking foul. Now we got a player laying on the floor, grasping his knee. Levi, I think that's worth calling for sure. We got players on the floor. Most likely it's going to be some kind of foul. Doesn't mean it will be. The second thing to take consideration of is, okay, so he's grasping his knee on the floor. We don't have a fast break. Let's just kill the play right away. As long as they're not making a press, some kind of hard movement to the basket. And, in all honesty, he's laying on the baseline. You could very well say players are going to land on him and kill the play immediately then. All right, at 9:20 left in the second half, we had a fast break. We actually had C make the call as well as lead. It was right in the paint. I would leave, especially in transition, leave that one for lead. Because he's going to have the most advantageous position. If you both have whistles on it, I get that, that's fine. They then defer back to who has the most advantageous position, where's the primary, whose primary is it in. That official should take it between the two. Now, there's nothing in the rule book for high school that says we need to have a whistle for a front baseline or end line administration. What our crew does is for the hot and heavy games where it's loud and we need to show our presence, we do use that whistle. It helps players realize, it kind of gets them more focused on it. Now we know we have the ball handed into the thrower in person. For more quieter games like this, probably not needed, but it's just something to consider. As you know, Kevin and Joel, as you guys move into college women, remember that in end line administration, we always have a whistle as the lead is administering that throw in. Joel, position-wise, as a free throw on your C, take one step higher onto the court so you can see the top two people across the lane on the side of the lane, because those guys are under your watch, so you need to be able to see them both. College women, you actually have all three on the opposite part of the lane. Joel, good communication on that last foul. It's 6:13 left in the second half. We had a pretty simple hold / reach along the lane. You gave good communication about where the ball is going to be. Just let us know who's going to get the ball. You know, foul, we're going to have end line, white ball. Nice and clean. And for Kevin and Joel, as you know, from a reporting perspective, you got to decipher high school versus college. High school is briskly walk or jog out to the reporting area, stop, report, and then move to your trail spot. For college women, it's cut through the lane, get to basically a good visual spot, report as you're walking. There's no need to stop. And basically, when you're done reporting whatever hand communication, you should be at your trail spot. Kevin, we get a foul. You came out, pretty much everybody might have known what the foul was, but again, it's good to practice. We got a foul. It's going to be orange ball, end line right here. College women, it's the two hands pointing down, like pointing at your feet, staying right here. Then we obviously know it's going to be orange ball in the front court. There's no harm in bringing that kind of mechanic into high school and just saying, hey, we're staying here, stay here. That helps your partners know exactly what's going on. And that's also a good thing to pregame. You know, if your partners work college, men or women's, or not, you know, if you bring that one into your crew, you talk about it pregame. We're going to try this mechanic. You might see me do it. This is what it means. Then you guys can make sure that then they know exactly what you mean. All right, at 3:12 left, Orange had a three-pointer. We had T and C mark the three-pointer. As you're marking the three-pointer, just take a quick glimpse at your partner across. And if they're also marking it, then probably I would say 95% of the time C would be dropping back down and leaving T have the shooter, because C has enough rebounding responsibilities to deal with. We as a crew, a lot of times we just leave that as T taking a little bit more responsibility in three-point action because of that. Again, that's a pregame thing you can work on before each game or as you get comfortable with your crew each night. All right, Levi, we had, there's 1:59 left in the second half. We had a three-pointer, I guess the player was just inside the three-point line. Your two mark was back towards the table. Basically, you're just going to show the two down in front of you. I call it about a 45-degree angle, out and down. That helps your partners know you don't have to twist your body. It's just straight in front. Any film that's present, up in the stands would most likely see that, and your partners will definitely see that. Then they know that you have eyes on, is it a three-pointer or not? 1:32 left. It seemed like he had a good drive to the baseline. It kind of looked like his leg might have gotten clipped and he got his body twisted on it. Again, that might be my angle here. Worth thinking about as players react. Are they just a reactionary player where they're making it look worse than it actually is? He could have been possibly doing that, but something to think about and pay attention to as game progresses. Know those players that are kind of showmen and they, make noises or whatever. Are they really just trying to buy fouls with it? Kevin, you got it as a C. We got to make sure we are free throw line extended. That is your home base. You're either one step up above it or one step below it. But really, we had about 40-ish seconds left. 40-ish seconds left. We had just straight out 2 T's on that play. So take note as you see. Pay attention to where you're standing, and just make an adjustment. We also had Kevin was administering the ball in front of the orange bench. In that that's our trail in that situation. Our C normally doesn't really have much of subs with this situation where he is busy, the trail is busy administering getting ready to administer the throw in on the sideline. Then our C needs to pick up on that and take note of that and then bring those subs in. Step into the court, get yourself well into visual distance to your partners so that they know that you have subs coming in, and putting yourself out of position sometimes helps draw that visual cue. Joel, a good get, 22.9 left in the second half. Just had a pretty common, what everybody likes to call over the back. He pushed them, displacement, whatever you might call it. I like the fact you just report and go back. That's definitely a college mechanic. High school, you could probably get away with that too. We do it all the time. The important thing is, take a couple steps out, make the call, make your presence, and then give the push signal. I think you missed the push signal. Everybody in house knew what it was, but something to take note of is getting crisp mechanics. You want the ball? Oh, yeah.
Don't be afraid to call it before they inbound it either. Okay. If you see a hole, go get it. Okay. No matter what.
But be careful. You might have a dead ball.
Well, as long as they get the ball in their hands.
So, don't, if they foul before.
Don't
Ignore
jump the
it.
damn gun, but don't be too long.
Yeah.
You understand?
Once you administer the ball, look for an off-the-ball foul. Holders. Okay.
And we're going to do it. So just not.
All right, that was a good pregame, or not pregame. That was a good timeout discussion, knowing the situation of the game. 3-point game. Which team is going to be fouling, how much time is on the clock, why are they fouling, paying attention to, is it a live ball, dead ball? Good thing to think about with your crew pregame, talk about what the school colors are. We have, obviously we're going to have white or yellow. Is it yellow? Is it gold? Some camps and clinicians, they say one syllable colors. So in that case, it would be gold. Now, lately, the trend has been, you know, if they're orange, say orange. If they are yellow, say yellow. If they're purple, say purple. Don't say blue, because nowadays some schools are actually getting touchy about the fact that, hey, we chose purple as their color. So use the actual color. All right, about 14-ish seconds left. Something to take note of is as we're coming out of a timeout and we have our whistle to put the ball into play. Levi, your whistle is a little short. A good solid second blast. Second and a half. Nothing longer. We don't want to sound like we're a big locomotive coming through the woods, but you know, a good toot, especially after timeout. More appropriately timed or length timed. All right, last good coverage. We had about 5 seconds left. We had Almond made a last second three to tie it. And we might be going to overtime. Hey. The important thing to note here is that as that three-pointer goes in and teams are taking it out, is pay attention to both coaches right away. Either one can take a timeout before that ball gets technically grabbed and taken out of bounds. But that's instinctually, we're going to want to pay attention to both coaches. That's really good for